I first heard about premium care through my daughter. She was the one that started doing the research and she found it on YouTube. I think it was like right when COVID started, so we were in the house and started watching a lot of different videos on YouTube, and she came across the first video and she was just obsessed is the best word I can describe it. And she started watching all the videos back to back and she was just like, Mom, you gotta come and look at this, you know. And so I started looking, and initially I wasn't even interested in plastic surgery. I was even shocked. I was like, why are you looking at this? She was like, I'm thinking I want to do this. And so I was getting into it with her, and the more the videos that we watched together, the more intrigued I became, and then I started considering it for myself. I initially thought, first of all, it's in Colombia. I was thinking that, oh my God, it's going to be a lot of red tape. You're going to have to jump through all types of hoops. It was going to be very, very difficult. It might be a process that we wouldn't be able to understand. But however, it was very seamless. It was extremely easy. From the initial contact with Pedro, he replied right back to the email, sent me a lot of information right off the bat, and it was just so friendly. And he was able to give me a lot of information at the very beginning. He kind of pretty much told me how everything would go. And I was just so comfortable with everything, the ease of it all. I wanted to know more, and like I said, it was so easy to set up the consult, you know, sending in the photos. And then I was thinking, well, I'm not going to ever be able to talk to the doctor. It's like after I send in the photos, I'm talking to the doctor through Zoom, of course, but the doctor is right there. The actual person who's doing the surgery is talking to me, looking at my pictures, and I could tell that he had already studied and was aware, because it wasn't like we got on the Zoom call and I had to introduce myself to him and he had to be like, well, let me see who you are. He already knew who I was when he sat down and started talking to me. So that, again, that's the experience of the personal, like patient care that you all have. That seems to be special and unique about this whole experience. I've never had anyone to just be so good about patient care. Okay, so initially, as I said, I really wasn't interested in getting plastic surgery. It never crossed my mind. So when my daughter was like, Mama, you know, let's do it together. I had recently lost a lot of weight. Well, let me go back. Before I say I lost a lot of weight, initially I was working on losing weight. And when I sent in my pictures, I was told, you know, we love to work with you, but you got to lose a little bit more weight. And I said, oh, that's fine. I'm going through a process. I'm thinking by December I should be ready. So they said, you know, when you get down to a certain amount of weight, call us back. Not only did I meet the goal, the weight level that Dr. Kemp said, I exceeded that. So I lost a whole lot more. And so when I reached back out to him, he was like, you know, impressive weight loss. And that made me want to do this even more. Because, of course, I'd done all that I could do on my own. And there were some things that no matter how much running I did, you know, how healthy I ate, I wasn't going to be able to get rid of that fat. And so that also made me say, I've done this big thing, and let me take it as far as I can go. It's kind of like a reward for me, you know, to get to this process, to have the final part of my weight loss journey to go on. But I had been heavier before, and I was on a journey, like I said, to lose weight. And surprisingly, I actually had a stroke. And that and I was able to kind of heal from that. But after that stroke, and I had to have physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy. And I had that about 3 good months. And so once I healed from all of that, I was even more determined to get to this process. You know, I'm like, I managed to lose the weight, and I'm battling these health issues, and I overcame those. So all the more reason for me to come here and get the body that I was striving for. Okay, so it's the results have exceeded my expectations. Honestly, while I was working out and losing weight, I kept thinking to myself, I wanted to maximize my results, maximize my results. So I wanted to make sure that I gave Dr. Campbell the best canvas to work with. And I mean, I am just, the part that I couldn't change, he did a miraculous change. And I am just absolutely so pleased. And this is just 7 days. And I can see a total difference. I mean, I could see a difference the day of. When that surgery was done, I saw those first pictures. I could see a great difference, and it's just amazing. I'm just so happy. I'm truly happy. I can't wait till my full healing so I can really show out.
But you can say that you did like 80%, and the surgeons did another the last 20%.
Yes, most definitely. I did the work with my weight loss, being consistent with my health, and just that last little bit that I needed, he kind of came on and shaped me up, give me a little nip tuck that I needed. And I mean, I'm really, really pleased. I am so happy with my results. Okay, the recovery suites are amazing. That was one of the things that really helped me to make my decision, because of course, plastic surgery is kind of common now, so you see a lot of options. And I would always see different people going to certain places. I'm from Mississippi, but they would go to Atlanta or Nashville, Tennessee. And what would always strike me, what always kind of turn me off, is that they would talk about the doctors would do the surgery and then you were on your own. And here at Premium Care, one of the things is it's a requirement. You're going to be here. You're going to utilize this service. It's a full service type thing, so I didn't have to be turned out into the street or try to find someone to take care of me after the surgery. That was already a part of it. And the care that I have received has been, and I mean, as I've said, I've had some health issues and I've had great doctors and nurses, but this has been beyond anything I've ever experienced. The nursing staff, the cleaning staff, the cooking staff have been so kind and so helpful. And they also have this personability that just makes you feel like you're the only person that they're there for, even though there might be other people around. They really are a personal team, and they really they do care. They take the time to get to know you and you talk, and it didn't feel like, they made it feel at home. But that's the best way I can describe it. I felt at home, I felt comfortable, and my care was always at the forefront. It was always priority. Most definitely. When we first got here, after our consult, my cousin and I, we went on a tour of the city. And now that my germs are out, we're going back out. So I have a few more days, 3 more days here. But now, even after the surgery, I was well enough. And that was one of the things I think people don't realize. The type of care that you get here, you're well enough where you're not just laid up, trying to recuperate. You're recuperating, but you also have the opportunity to walk around and view the city and just do whatever it is that you're capable of doing at your level, or that you feel comfortable with. The city is so beautiful. You just cannot help but want to get out and walk around and just be a part of it, and just see the sights. The only advice I can give is, if you are considering Premium Care in some other place, Premium Care is the place to go. If you want to make sure that you have doctors, nursing staff, people that are going to really pay attention to you and consider your needs, you need to come to Premium Care. If you want to be in a beautiful place to recover, you need to come here to Cartagena at Premium Care.